Anybody around? It's TeeTee Rad. I hope I'm doing this right. I'm driving. Hey, Tommy, can you hear me? Okay, good. Can you see the road? Okay. Is that TeeTee? TeeTee, I love you. I'm driving, so guys, just bear with me. I've never done this before. I'm not an expert like Tommy. So just bear with me, okay? And I guess if I put music on, I'll get like that copyright strike thing or whatever. Let me see. So I'm glad you guys can see the road. Somebody said yes. So just give me a thumbs up if that is the case, if you could see the road good. Okay, good. Hey, Paul, how are you? Jarrett, hi, Jarrett. So I'm a little nervous doing this while I'm driving, but just, like I said, please bear with me. Hi, Carol. TeeTee, I love you. I will be careful. Don't worry. So this road is called Route 57, and I'm on my way into Pennsylvania at an undisclosed location. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm on my way to Pennsylvania. And I just wanted to try this, give it a test run to see how it works, how Tommy does this on his, his road trips with the caddy. Although he should be doing the road trips in the Jeep. He never should have gotten rid of that Jeep. Right, Tommy? And I never should have gotten rid of my Monte Carlo, my 87 Monte Carlo. Those were the good old days. So let me see. Let me try to look and see who's in here. Tammy, hi, how are you? Carol, Jarrett, Paul, how's everybody doing? So like I said, this is Route 57, and I'm heading into Pennsylvania. I'm in New Jersey right now. I have some things to do out in Pennsylvania, so I have to get some stuff done. Christopher Toro, how are you? TeeTee, are you there? Don't make me, I can't do this without you. I'm driving and I'm trying to look at the chat. So I'm glad you guys can see the road. Is it like it looks like it's a good view. So I hope it is. There's a lot of farmland up here, but I'm driving and I don't want to mess too much with anything because I'm a little nervous doing this. I have to get used to it. I bought this I bought this phone holder, and it has like a suction cup on it, and I put it on the dash there. So I hope it's working pretty good, and I hope I'm sure it's not perfect. I don't know what kind Tommy has, but his, when the car goes up and down, you don't even see it. The picture stays nice, but I don't know about this one. This is like it's like a cheaper one. I just wanted to get one to try it. And then if I like doing this, I guess I'll invest in a better one. So I don't know if the camera's going up and down with the car. Who the heck knows? Oh my God. Emmanuel, hi, how are you? I mount it on the dash. Yes, that's where I have mine, is on the dashboard. But I see, when I'm going over some bumps, it's moving, so it's probably going to drive you guys crazy. I feel really bad. Hi, Maureen. How are you? TeeTee is on his way to the airport. Practice makes perfect. Hi, Arlene. How are you? I'll try to read the chat on and off, but I am driving, so. So whoever just came in, this is Route 57 in New Jersey. I hope you can see some of the stuff, you know, kind of clear. And like I said, this thing that I have, oh, this is called the Concrete Mile. This is, the road is concrete. And it was built, oh my God, a very, very long time ago. And I think it's one of the only concrete roads left in New Jersey. Not real sure about that. But, you know, on the way back, I could check the sign. The sign is on the other side of the road there. So I really don't exactly know for sure. But I know it says something about being one of the first roads, I think, concrete roads. It's called the Concrete Mile. Reduce speed ahead. And I do follow the speed limit. I have to admit, when I had my Guinea Garlo, the Monte Carlo, I didn't follow the speed limit. I was a little fresh, but I couldn't help it. It had a big V8 engine in it, and the thing just took off. So I took off with it. The car was in control, not me. That's I'll blame it on the car. I think Tommy drove that car a couple of times. Tommy Stiggs, I think he did drive it. Now, why I trusted him, I don't know. I'm only kidding. I did trust him. We were very good with our cars. We took very good care of our vehicles. We, you know, we maintained them. We washed them. We kept them nice and clean. It was crazy. I think Tommy and I, like in the summertime, we were outside every weekend. I swear to God, I think we waxed the paint off our cars. We both waxed our cars all the time. We were nuts. I guess, what do they say? Tommy and Thien do ubats. Oh, so over here, I don't know. Oh, I don't think you could see. Anyway, Lou Ferrigno, his brother Andy Ferrigno, there's an old building over here. He had, and he used to sell exercise equipment on Route 57 here. And the sign says, you know, Andy Ferrigno. And, but the building is closed down. It's been empty for quite some time. So, I don't know whatever happened with that. I think they had some kind of a falling out. And he opened it and used his brother's name, and Lou Ferrigno didn't want him to use his name. I think the story goes like that a little bit, and so they closed it. Okay, let me see if I'm coming up to a light, so then I'll be able to check the chat, because I'm trying not to do it when I'm actually driving, because I'm not, like I said, I am not an expert at this yet, and I want to live. So let's see who's in here. Mikey, how are you, Mikey? Mikey's in here. I did say hi to Maureen. Carol, did I see Adam in here? Let me see something. I don't think oh, yes, Adam. Hi, Adam. How are you? Yeah, Fiendu still here. Tommy's still here. Okay, the light screen. Here we go. So I don't know if you guys can see any of the signs, you know, as I'm driving. I don't, you know, it seems like it's okay. Like you might be able to see some things. Obviously, I'm following the meat truck. Follow the meat. I don't know about that, but that's okay. Follow the meat. So this is still Route 57, and this is Warren County. Right now I'm in Warren County, New Jersey. There's a lot of farmland. Let me see if I could turn that a little bit. There's farmland over there. It's just beautiful. I mean, it's not too built up. But in some areas, of course, it is. Where I just was, it's really not so bad. But now we are coming up to Phillipsburg, New Jersey. As soon as I get through the next couple of lights, I will be on Route 22, and that will be Route 22 West. So that's where I will be. And there's a light up here. And at this light, if you were to make a left-hand turn, you would make a left, and then you would make your next right, and you can hit Route 78. 78 East is right there, 78 West, that's all over that way. So, right, like I said, right at this light here, you would make a left-hand turn, and you would hit Route 78. And Route 78 is a pretty good road. When I go to North Jersey, to go visit my best friend Teresa, I take 78 to the Parkway, 78 West to the Parkway North, and then I get off her exit, which is the Bloomfield exit, and that puts me right on Bloomfield Avenue. And I get off right around, Tommy will know where Hoffman Chevrolet used to be. He knows that exit very well. And then I make a right, and then I go up Bloomfield Avenue to Teresa's house, and she lives in Newark. She kind of lives on the cusp of, Belleville, Bloomfield, and Newark. Like, she's like right there. She's actually like right by Belleville. So, let's see who else is in here. I hope you guys are talking to each other, because I really can't act too much in the chat, interact. Okay, so now I will be getting on Route 22. This is going, this will be Phillipsburg, New Jersey. And I will be heading Route 22 to Pennsylvania. They're redoing this diner over here, the Key City Diner. When I get a little bit better, maybe I can turn the thing around so you could see even more. I will learn how to do that. I'm sorry about that, but I will learn. I don't want to try it right now because things are going pretty good, so I don't want to mess anything up. So here we are. This is a red light. Toby's Hot Dogs, we just passed. They shut down. It's on the right-hand side. It's a little shack. I don't know if you got to see that in the picture, but that actually was one of the first dates. My late husband, he said to me, what do you feel like eating? And when I first started coming up, he lived in Hunterdon County, and I was still in Belleville. And I said to him, I really want a hot dog. I said, I know you don't have like any dirty water hot dogs around Hunterdon County. He said, I'm going to take you to Toby's. So Toby's has been there since before I met my late husband, which was back in 1987. So that place has been there for a very long time, but unfortunately during the you-know-what thing, they closed down. Somebody purchased that business, and they were doing okay in the beginning, and then it just died right out. The owner was Italian. His name was Tony. He used to make the best milkshakes, the best hot dogs, the best burgers, steak sandwiches. Oh my! A little hole in the wall. There is no seating. The line would be out the door into the little parking lot there. It's crazy. And so I kind of miss that place because it has some memories attached to it. So whenever we wanted a hot dog, after that, after he took me the first time, he said, I can't believe you want a hot dog on your first, on like the date, a date, like you're crazy. And I said, nope, that's what I want. So anyway, I kind of missed that place. But, okay, so now this is still Route 22 here. Now, if I was to continually go straight, I would have to pay a toll because I do not have Easy Pass, which I guess I need to purchase because I do go up to Teresa's, quite frequently. Well, especially when the weather is nice. In the wintertime, she'll probably come and pick me up so my son could use the vehicle, and I'll stay up there for a few days, and then she'll bring me back. But okay, so now if I was to go straight here, there is a toll here, and this is the Easton toll. I am going this way. That toll is $3. So I know a little trick. This is Easton now. I'm coming into Easton, Pennsylvania. I know a little trick how to avoid the toll. My son taught me about it, and I've been doing that now, because the toll used to be $1.25, and now the toll jacked up to $3. I'm like, that's crazy. That's like my ice cream money. So the heck with that. So now this is the way you go to avoid the toll. You have to go into Easton. You have to go over what they call the Free Bridge. So I will be going over the Free Bridge. Easton's a pretty happening town. It's pretty nice. Craft beer. It's pretty nice. It's not really my cup of tea, but there are some beautiful areas in Easton. And what's his name? Larry Holmes. Fiend who knows who that is. He has a lot of properties, I believe, in Easton, Pennsylvania. The boxer, Larry Holmes, he has a lot of properties in Easton. And so, he's well known around here. So now this whole area floods very bad because the Delaware is like right on the right-hand side here. And a lot of old buildings here, but they are renovating. When you get in, I'm not actually going in the town itself. I'm going on the outskirts because I have to go over the Free Bridge. Now, this is the bridge here that I will be going over. And they just did some construction on this bridge here. And the Delaware is right underneath me. I don't know if you could hear that vibrating. That's the bridge. But that's Easton up ahead of you. And I'm going to be making a right here. There's a building on the right-hand side. I don't know if you can see it. They just actually redid a lot of it. And it looks right over the river here. So I'm making a right here. And this is actually Larry Holmes Drive that I'm turning on. And I don't know if you could see if I move this. They're doing some apartments over here on the left-hand side. Hopefully you could see a little bit of it. Okay. So now I'm going around this way. Like I said, I want to avoid the big pothole there. No, can't avoid it. I want to avoid the toll. So this is the way I'm going to go. Now he's supposed to have his blinker on if he's turning, so I guess he isn't. Very narrow streets here in Easton. A lot of old places, a lot of old buildings. So 22 West will be right up ahead here. I have to make a right and then a quick left, and I will venture onto 22 West. Let me see who's here. Mikey, Arlene. Are you guys all still with me? Did I lose anything? I don't see the chat really moving, so I really don't know. Arlene, I don't like driving over bridges. Right, yeah, I know. I'm not too fond of that either. But I have to do it, so. It's a small bridge. It's nothing major. Okay, so now this is 22 West. And this will be going towards Allentown, Pennsylvania. I always slow here because sometimes people don't stop. Okay, so the sign says Bethlehem, LVI Airport and Allentown, and there's a stop sign up here. So I just have to look because the bridge is up over to my left. That's the toll that I avoided. Okay, here we go. Now, it's crazy because the speed limit here, I believe, is 35 miles per hour. But forget about anybody going 35 miles per hour on here. It's crazy. Now, you're not supposed to cross over because it's a solid line. You're supposed to stay in your lane. And I am not a crazy driver, so I veg out when I drive. I do a lot of thinking when I drive. I like to look at everything, and I usually obviously have the music on. You know, any girl from Belleville, if she doesn't have the music on while she's driving, there's something wrong. So, okay, now we go to 45 over here. Leaves are falling down left and right. Before you know it, all these trees will be bare, and that will be it. And then the snow will be coming. I don't like to rush it. I can't wait till Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving. So I'm glad this is working out and it's not so bad. I hope I'm not boring you. I'm doing the best that I can here for my first time doing this. Okay, so now this person wants to get over. I don't know if you could see up ahead all the trees, and it's just crazy. It's actually really nice over here. I've been to a lot of different parts of Pennsylvania, and I have to say, Pennsylvania is really it's a beautiful state. I really do like it, especially when you get out by 611 and the Poconos and everything, all up that way, Mount Pocono. It's really just beautiful. I mean, granted, they don't have a lot of things like we do to keep you busy, but it's just a beautiful place. Like if I had like a lot of money or something like that, and I could afford like a little cabin or something, I would actually buy something in the Poconos, just like a little getaway, just like a little getaway place. Little U-Haul. Okay, so I'm want to get over here because this person's usually Pennsylvania drivers drive very fast, and that person is not. And I really wanted to get over because a lot of people come up off of the ramp there and they cut you right off. They don't even wait. All right, let me see what's going on if I could do this. Hey, Maureen. TeeTee, you are doing a great job for your first time. Thank you. I appreciate that. I figured this would be kind of good because at least it's something to look at. Mikey does this all the time too. And Mikey's the one who told me, he's like, TeeTee, do some lives from your car like I do, get them. I'm like, yeah, but I got to save up for whatever he's like, he says, what do you think I have? He says, I have a thing that holds my phone. I said, okay, so I purchased one. So he told me, he said, you should do that. And, Theme Doo's been telling me and stuff, and I see Tommy do it. So, I figured hey, if that Belleville guy could do it, the Belleville girl can do it, right? So that's what's going on with that. So it is really nice up here. I mean, they could do a little better job cleaning up the roads on the side. I don't like to see garbage. I'm nuts like that. I just don't like when people throw garbage out of their vehicle. and they just, they just litter. I don't like that. Where I live, if I see something on the, the sidewalk or by my car, oh God forbid if it's by my car, but I pick everything up. I can't stand that. This is Stroudsburg is right over here to the right. If I was to get off here, I would be getting off this exit, and I would be going into Stroudsburg. Stroudsburg's okay, not a bad place. So Thindu is getting on his flight today, I believe. Okay, I'm gonna get over here. They have a lot of exits that come onto this road here, people coming on, and people just don't stop. So when I see those approaching, I just get over. A lot of 18-wheelers, so I just get over to the left. Hey, there's the Cento truck. I don't know if you can see that. This guy here, the Cento truck. Do you know Wawa is making pizza? The sign's on the other side. I just realized 0 delivery. So I was watching this guy on YouTube last night, and he went, and he purchased the pizza from Wawa. And I think he said for what it is, he gave it a 7. He said the crust could be, the bottom could be a little cooked a little bit more, to make it a little bit more crispier. And he said, but it really wasn't bad. I forget how much they are. I have to look that up. Maybe $5? I could be wrong about that. There's a drywall van there. He does drywall. What the heck's that say? Oh, here we go. Little traffic. Gotta stop. All right, everybody, slow down. I don't have too much further to go. I'm actually going to my friend's shop in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. So I'll be getting off pretty soon. Now, they just paved this road not too long ago. This road was a crack up, believe me. You do not want to, especially if you have a nice car, you did not want to be driving on this here road over here. It was horrible. I have to put my blinker on. Let's see if this man will be nice. The drywall man. Oh, he's letting me in. Look at that. Nice guy. When I know an exit's approaching, I just stay in the lane I'm supposed to so I could get off with ease, so I don't have to worry about getting over. Like I said, when I had my my Guinea Garlo, what a different driver I was. I was also very young too. I do have to say I definitely was not as responsible as I am now. And that was obviously before I had my son and everything. And Tommy was an influence. He influenced me. I'm only kidding. Now Tommy did not. I was driving before Tommy was driving. Okay, so I'm getting off over here. This is called the Nazareth Pike, 191, the Nazareth Pike. And this was all banged up. This was a crack alley road over here. It was horrible. But they fixed this all up. I'm so happy. I love when you drive and the road is smooth and you just feel like you're sailing down the road. You just go. I know this city, where I grew up with Tommy over there. There used to be a lot of potholes over the past few years when I was heading up there to go see Teresa. But I think they've come a long way, and they have done a lot of nice work up there. Okay, I'm at a light. Arlene, Wawa's pizza looks pretty good. You have to order after 4 o'clock. $13 for a meal. Wow, $13? I didn't think it was that much money. I really. Mike F, hi, how are you? How you doing, Mike? I'm glad you came in. I'm glad you caught this. Okay, let's see. Carol, Mike, Mikey, Emmanuel still here. Thindu may be getting ready to leave. That's okay. I don't want him. There he is, Thindu. Okay, Mike F. Yeah, so I'll be making a left-hand turn here, and I will be heading into Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. That's where the casino is also. They call it the Wind Creek. It used to be called the Sands Casino. Now it's called the Wind Creek. And I think it's, from where I am going, I think it's around 10, 15 minutes to get there. It's not too far from my friend's business. There's the Chamois Shine. That's the car wash. That place is always hopping. Always hopping. And there's good old McDonald's. Oh, I can't eat that stuff. Once in a while, I crave it. It's crazy, but they don't even... McDonald's is not the same like it was when I was growing up. When I was growing up, I remember the cheeseburgers were like a quarter. My grandpa used to take me there. He would say, let's on Saturday if you're good, and I was always good. So I always got McDonald's. And but they're not the same. Their food is definitely not the same. Nothing is the same. My neighbor and I were talking. I watch Carson, that neighbor, the dog, and we were talking the other night, I believe it was, and we were saying about, remember ring dings? They used to come in, they used to come in that foil, and they were like the size of a hockey puck, and now they're like half the size of that. They do not come in that foil anymore. And now she was telling me they made this devil dog, and it's covered, it's the regular devil dog, but it's covered in chocolate. Like, it tastes just like the ring ding chocolate. So I may have to break my trying to lose weight and I have to try one. I just have to. You only live once, so I have to try one. So. Okay, so this is, I believe I'm on the cusp of Bethlehem now, and this is Linden Street. Bethlehem is pretty nice too. They have a lot to do here. There is a lot of different stores and stuff like that, and the area is not so bad. Bethlehem is a really beautiful town in Pennsylvania. Every town has their spots, that are, whatever, however you want to say it. I won't comment on that, but every town has a spot, an area, let's say. But here is pretty nice here. They have a lot of nice little stores, a lot of pizzerias, and and obviously it's a busy town because of the casino. It has become quite busy. People, frequent the casino. They stay over. And the town of Bethlehem itself has a beautiful thing on Christmas. They celebrate Christmas, and it's beautiful. Let me see. Arlene, I buy devil dogs all the time. Arlene buys that. Arlene, my mother used to put them in the refrigerator. And I remember when we were living on Baldwin Place across from Tommy, sometimes I'd wake her up, or sometimes she would wake me up, and she'd be like, come on, let's go downstairs and have a devil dog. Everybody's sleeping. We would have a big glass of milk and a devil dog. Oh my God, I miss that stuff. I just miss her so much. But I know she's with me, so I just keep that in my heart. And every time I think about her, I smile. I used to cry all the time. Once in a while, it'll get to me. Once in a while, it does get to me, you know. But other than that, I do smile for the most part. Okay, so now I went into this gas station. I forget. Let me see. I think it's up further a little bit. Anyway, so I go in this gas station to get something to drink, right? On my way up here last time, I said, I'm thirsty. I want something to drink. And I went in there, and the man wasn't up front. So I'm like, oh, God, the guy's not up front. I'm like, hello, hello. And then I'm looking around everywhere, you know, watching my back. And he says, I'm back here. He said, I'll be right there. I said, okay. So I'm waiting for him. He's not coming to the front. So I go to the back real quick, and I said, are you all right? And he's like, yes, I'm all right. And I go back there, and there was slot machines inside the gas station convenience store. I said to him, are those real slot machines? He said, yes, those are real slot machines. I said, oh my God. He goes, oh yeah. He says, everybody has them now. Oh, this is the gas station. I think I'm coming up over here. Let me see if I can turn this thing. Hold on a second. Okay, I don't know if you can see it. It's called the racetrack, I would presume. All right, pay attention, Tina. The car's an SUV. This little gas station over here, he has slot machines inside of his convenience store. I couldn't believe it. I said, you're kidding me. I said, they pay real money? He said, yes, they pay real money. I said, what if, I said to him, well, now what if somebody hits a big, huge jackpot? He said, I have to pay them. I said, okay. So obviously they keep the money there, which, you know, I don't know how safe that is. I would presume that if somebody won $2,000 or $3,000, let's say somebody won $5,000, this man's going to have $5,000 on him in a convenience store, in a gas station. I don't really know about that. I don't think so. I think that a check would come. They would have to give the person a check. I don't know. I'm watching this lady behind me. She's just been riding my tail, but you know, I don't let it bother me. I don't get mad or anything. I just watch, so I have my own back, you know, in case I hit the brake and she's not going to hit the brake in time, then I could just move over, hopefully. But you know, these people, they're out of their minds when they drive. It's the microwave society. Let me get there fast. Let me hurry up. I want to be the first one there. Why? And if you know you're going somewhere, I mean, like me, if I know I'm going somewhere, I leave 15, 20 minutes earlier. Like if I have to be someplace at a certain time, you know what I'm saying? And then I leave a little bit earlier because I'm not going to rush. I'm not going to, you know, get into an accident. I mean, if an accident's going to happen, it's going to happen. Hopefully it won't be my fault, but so I am almost at my destination. Okay, this man's turning. Now, you know, I have to make a left turn, and this, hey, Tommy, Tommy and Disgraziad is behind me. Look how fast, she's right on my tail. Lady, I'm telling you, you got to just calm down a little bit. Go ahead, go around me because I have to make a left. Actually, it was a young man. I thought it was a woman. Sorry about that. Okay. A few little potholes here. I'll take my time going over these potholes. Okay, so I am at my destination. I have to turn around and park on the other side. I'm going to turn around in here because there's a school right there, and I don't want to turn that way. By the dumpsters. Okay. There's a vegan place across the street from my friend's business that is, the lines on a Saturday, when I come to visit him on a Saturday, the lines are around the block. It is just incredible. They actually started out, if you could see it, it's right there. They started out on the right-hand side of the building. Their business just progressed. I mean, it just went out of control. Then they rented the other side. So now they have that whole front there. That line goes around the bend there on a Saturday. It's crazy. So I am at a stop, and I am here. Let me see what's going on in the chat. I want pizza. Anybody still here, or did I lose everybody? Microwave Society, that's funny. Okay, everybody. Well, I'm at my destination. I hope you enjoyed the little ride with me. It was about maybe, I guess, 40 minutes, half hour, something like that. I didn't start you off right away, but I tried to get you. I had to actually pull over and do it. I thought I was an expert, like Tommy, was going to be able to do it while I was driving. Oh, let me press this button. Let me press that button. Or Mikey, he's the expert too, but that didn't work out. So I had to pull over, then start it. So, okay, everybody. Well, I'm at my destination in Pennsylvania. And like I said, if you could see that, Vegan Treats is across the street. And I have yet to actually try that place, but I think I will go in there one day. And when I come up here, I'll bring my son next time, and we both can go in there and try that place. And actually, a couple of businesses behind there is an ice cream place that has been there for 100 years. And the ice cream is incredible. So in the summertime, when I come up here to visit my friend, I'll take you guys over there and I'll show you the ice cream place. It's really good ice cream. Okay, everybody. Well, I'm going to get going, and thank you, everybody, for stopping in. Maureen, Mike F., Emmanuel, Tommy Stiggs, Carol, Fiendu, Manuel, did I say that? Mikey, Arlene, and I think Adam. Adam was in here. And I think that's it. Okay, guys. Thank you very much for driving with me, and God bless you all. Now I have to figure out how to shut this down.